welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Way of the Hunter for a very special episode. It is episode number 100 of my video series on Way of the Hunter as we bob down the hill here. So as we bob down the hill here, I got a few things to talk about. It's actually, I've done more than 100 videos, but kind of like just the hunting ones. It's actually at number 100. But there's a few things I want to go over within kind of like state of the game stuff and what I'm just kind of planning to do with this episode. So it is kind of a special one, but to celebrate it, I'm just going to hunt like I normally do. Same old, same old. So I'm going to just do a little bob down the hill here. I'm going to go to the little lake up ahead just to get the need zones at it. And then I'm going to be off in a different direction. But before I get into the hunt details, I just want to go over a couple things that have been happening in the game with updates and stuff like that, just from what I'm seeing in Discord and comments in the section. So I'm on the dev branch 1.22, which is got another update as of this recording. But I kind of want to talk about both versions. So in the normal 1.22, the first thing I want to talk about is there's been reports on console players, PS5 and Xbox the Series X, that with the update, I don't know if it's the map or just the update, but I guess there's a performance hit on them. So a lot of players I've been seeing have been having to switch from quality mode down to performance mode. So I just wanted to bring that up. If you're a console player and if you're experiencing that, you're probably not alone. There hasn't been any kind of info on more optimization, but I am kind of assuming the optimization will happen. On PC, I don't really have a high-end computer, but I did notice some frame drops on my end as well. And the other thing to be aware of is on the live version of 1.22, there's always like a little bit of bugs here and there, but the major one that, well, the biggest one is with the rangefinder on the binoculars. It's just seeing through animals right now. So if you're getting weird range readings, like if there's a moose in front of you and he's only like 20 meters, but you're reading something like 80 meters, it's just reading through the animal. So that's like the big one that they're sort of working on. Now it's been fixed in the dev update here. However, there is more of a critical problem that actually happened when they did the fix. I don't know if it's related or not, but it's currently an issue as well. So I don't think there's going to be, well, I have no inside knowledge or anything like that. I really hope they don't push the update out until this one's fixed, because what it is, it's a crash to desktop when you're using the combination of hunter sense, crossbow, or rifle, any scope weapon. When you look down the sight and you turn hunter sense on, you'll get the little hunter sense dot, and it reads really kind of funny sometimes. Sometimes it's accurate, most of the time it is, but sometimes it's having like a range finding issue as well. Like it's not reading the distance. Like I'll know there'll be, I did a hunt where there was a roe deer, and I knew the roe deer was 70 meters away because the rangefinder was working and I could range its feet and range the deer. But the hunter sense said it was 90 meters away. But I don't know, it was kind of, it's been kind of a little messy. But what happens is when you got the hunter sense dot, I'm kind of concerned to do it because it might crash, but I guess I'll, if I do use the hunter sense dot in this hunt, it might crash the desktop. But pretty much when you hold the breath, and it solidifies the dot, it can have a crash to desktop. So it's kind of an important one that they figure out before any other fix hits the live. No information on it. I do know they're aware of that one. The crash to desktop's pretty serious. I've had it happen a couple times, and I think that's pretty much what's causing it. In regards to this hunt today, it's kind of like a two-parter. I want to continue on with the story. Like I'm not very far in it at all, and it is going to take me a while to get through the story because I'm the type that will like hunt on the way. If I open up the map, I've got to get down to, I don't even know, a guy's briefcase or something way down here. I'll most likely drive some of the way, but then hunt some of the way as well. So the story's going to take me a while to do. And as far as the first part of the hunt, though, because I don't even know if I'm going to get down that far today. I get too distracted with the hunting. But the first part, I've got something that I'm testing. I'm really curious about. I was doing a predator hunt, And my goal was black bear, but specifically female black bear. I don't have the name handy, but a commenter in the section said that the new predator call, which I think I have on me. Do I still have that on me? This one here? Yeah, Key E predator call. When you do the low fit, I guess the report is that female black bear are coming to it, so I kind of wanted to just give that a whirl. I did not find any female black bears. I found one male who actually was a young high fit one, so I let him go. But I did find a wolf pack, and I decided to try it on there because if it's calling in female black bear predators, I thought maybe it would call in female wolves as well. So I did test it out, and I can confirm it does not call in female wolves. So maybe it's still just doing the bears, but I'm going to keep looking into that. But what I did bring in was one young male wolf. And, what does happen though is any animal in the pack can respond to the call, they just won't come in. So I don't know if that's kind of the confusion. If you did this call, right, low fit, it does appear that any wolf in the pack can actually return the call. So females can respond, they just won't come into it. So I don't know if maybe that's what's happening. Like they're seeing that the female black bear is just kind of like responding to the call. But if they're coming in, then yeah, definitely take a look at that. But the female wolves were howling back or doing their little bark kind of thing back to the call, but they weren't coming into it. I noticed that with the moose and everything too. Like the other animals, if you're calling for like a male, the females will also respond. So it's kind of like they don't come in, but they'll still kind of shout back. So I found that interesting as well here. I'm going to go around this little lake, see if there's any other need zones here. But that brings me to the point of the first part of the hunt, is the young low fit wolf I hit with the crossbow was a bad shot. So he's got a bolt sticking out of him. And I'm really curious if the bolt stays permanently, like through sessions or turning the game off, turning it on, going through days. So I want to locate that wolf. It's kind of my priority even before the story, because I'm super curious if he'll still have the bolt in him. And then we can also finish him off. So the first part of the hunt is going to be tricky because it's their rest time, and I don't have the rest zone for this wolf pack. It's actually the wolf pack right south of the lodge. I only have the drink in their eating zone here. But they should be moving from their drink zone into rest, and I think they're resting in the hills. So I'll probably go back to the lodge and then just check my equipment over and head out into those hills. Actually, before I do that, there is a little question mark right over here, so I want to see what it is. Okay, so it's just a hunting stand, but I am getting wolves yelling at me. About that 170, 180 meter. They got about the same distance sensitivity as elk. They'll, if you're doing like just this normal crouch, not the slow crouch, but the normal crouch speed, they're about 180 meters. They'll start yelling at you with the alert. Wind is good. I'm just going to see if I can get in the tower. I'm not going to take too much time with these guys because they're not my target. They're just kind of there, and the wind's good. And I got a nice little tower here. I'm also working on the perk, getting lung hits with the from the tower. I want to unlock that as well. But I'll go in there, and if I don't spook them by the time I get to the tower, I'll sit in the tower and try and call them in. There, look at that. 150 meters out, I spooked them. I wasn't doing the little stop and start thing. It doesn't surprise me. I wasn't gonna do the really slow. I should have, but that's what I normally would do if I was actually hunting them. But since they're not my target, I'm not going for them there. They're running all over the place up there. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about them. But yeah, that's just an example there. They were over 150 meters away, and I was just, there's no visibility. The wind is good. I'm just doing a nice slow sneak crouch. It's steady. I'm not doing the stopping thing. Yeah, they'll spook at 150. I mean, they could just hear you so far away. And it's, in my opinion, that's just too far out. I know all the animals are different, but the elk and the wolves, it's just... it's good to be challenging, but I mean, if you're doing this sneaky crouch thing, I don't know, 150 meters seems to be Oh, like with no visibility and no wind at them. It just seems too far to be hearing me like that. Like I should be barely making any noise. So just back at the lodge now, what I did was I just set, since I don't have many zones and it's not their drink time. Oh, hello. Goodness. I find that this lodge here, a lot of animals drink down here, including that wolf pack. Is there anything exciting in here? These guys all look young and small, and they're going to be long gone. I find when I come out of this, I gotta start getting used to that. When I come out of the lodge, there'll be that wolf pack down here, or those guys drinking down here. Just kind of spook things immediately. But what I did was I set the waypoint just up in the middle of the zone, since I don't have any rest zones for them. The good thing about the new change to the collar range is you can kind of walk around like the middle of the zone, like not right in the middle, but kind of do a smaller circle around like the middle of all their need zones. Do the call out and you might be able to locate them even without knowing all their zones. So I'm going to go up in there. I'm going to just sort of journey around in the hills, putting that call out, see if I can get any of the to respond. I think when I got them the first time, they were actually at a rest zone up here. So I think I know about where one was. I couldn't find it though the first time, so I'm not sure. But I think I'll go get some elevation here. Wind's going that way, so I do want to go with the wind, so then I can turn and have it favorable for me. Alright, so I'm going to start the calls as I'm about 150 meters out and just kind of pay attention to it and pretty much just keep the call up whenever it comes to the middle. I do another call and I'm just hoping that they're in range somewhere. Well, we're hunting now. Not seeing anything, but this sure is hunting. On the map I've gone down here, so here's the one in the middle. I swung and I've called all the way down through here and up through here, kind of circling around. I don't know where these wolves are. I mean, the predators can go pretty far out with the range, but you figure if I called in a circle around here, I would get them. See, there's a lodge way down there. I'm super high up. Whoop. There it is, and there's the landing strip. But so far, nothing. There are caribou and elk over here somewhere, but I didn't see them. What you can also do is if you tromp around, you can try and locate them just by them giving their alert off, or you just kind of jogging around. You just have to be really kind of careful with it. But the main thing isn't really to call them in, it's just to locate them. Once you've located them, then you can use the collar to try and figure it out. And what I'll do is see where it's right at the end. You can do a bad call, like right at the end of it, because it puts them into alert and they should shout back. Anyways, different little strategies to try. But so far, I've been like down in front of that hill up here. Took a little bit to climb up here. Well, maybe I'll check out that lake down here. Yeah, I should actually start going there. I'll go down to that lake, because they shouldn't go much farther out than this, in this direction. Not too much. Like, I got 250 meters either way that they should be yelling back at me. I've got some moose out there, but I put my moose call in the lodge. I chose the elk one instead. I find moose is a little easier to hunt without a collar. So I can't get them in close for a crossbow shot. I did bring the 300 with me, so if I don't see anything else, that certainly is a consideration here to go after those guys. Just gonna swing around this little puddle here, grab the drink zones that are here. Oh, so while I don't want to go backwards. Controller. There we go. So while calling for got some stick drift going on there. Calling for the wolves, of course, I have a female black bear. So here's the test. So it's been wondering if this caller is calling in female bear or not, because it's on the low fit right now. So she's definitely calling back, but that's normal now. I'm finding that it doesn't matter which sex the animal is, they will always respond back, but it doesn't mean that they're coming in. But this is a good test here to see if this low fit portion is calling her in. So it looks like I'm switching modes here. Now it is also my understanding that there isn't supposed to be any solo female bears unless they've reversed course on that decision. So maybe there's a male with it here. So I should be able to get some eyes on it here. 130 out. So that is just responding to the call vocally, but I don't know if it's actually going to come in or not. Oh, it looks like I need to go a little bit further before I can try and see it here. So unsuccessful trying to find the wolf pack I want to find. And that'll get easier in time when the zones start to be found. But if I can get this test in, I will call that success. Okay, I'm getting so close that she's going to spook here soon. Okay, there is a male bear with her as well, so we've got a bit of a black bear hunt now. That sounds really close. Wait. Why can't I see ya? Oh, okay. So she is coming then. Is that her? Okay, there we go. Confirmed. Female black bear coming into the low fit call. Well, there you go. Good report there, because that confirms it. She definitely came into that call. I'm in a bad spot for this male though. I want to see this male. But he's coming from this direction, and I can't move now with her there. I don't know, maybe I can move? The bears are funny. Like, she's not spooking. Still trying to figure out if I'm a rabbit, I guess. I want to see, like, oh, the male might not be responding, right? Oh, there she goes. Yeah, okay. So I think they both spook, so maybe I can get eyes on the male here just to see if it's even worth coming or shooting. Should be able to see them running here, but they might be out of range of spotting. I'm not seeing... Oh, there's one over there. Young male, okay. That's another young male. I'm just running these young males, so it's like they all kind of started the map as young little ones. He might be high fit as well, because I'm not sure he was coming to the call. Alright, so back at the lodge, because I'm going to change course here, but good job to the commenter Greg Lewis 7546, the one that pointed out that the female black bear coming to that caller. So I'm going to go into the dev branch in the Discord, just kind of report that in. Yeah, hopefully that can take a look at. Maybe it's supposed to, and they just didn't word it right. Who knows? But that female black bear definitely came in, so I'll definitely bring that up, see what they think about it. So yeah, I'm not making very... Well, that's excellent progress as far as I'm concerned with finding that little test out, but the main goal unsuccessful, finding those wolves. I don't know where in the world they are. But those moose look like I cut them off by fast traveling. There's also Sitka deer right here. So I'm wondering, since they're right here, let's just have a look at them. I'm pretty sure they're the ones I got right on the first day coming in. I may not actually even bother, just because this moose here is looking just a Look at just so juicy to shoot here. 200 right out. Like right even. Wind's at him, so I'm not going to get close. I got the 300 with me, and I hit the wrong button. We're definitely not doing that. So let's do a 300 shot. This one I don't need the hunter sense, so I shouldn't have to worry about it breaking the game. We got lots of time here, and he's right out in the open. He's going to be a low fit one. So essentially, gonna get a harvest today, hopefully, as long as I don't mess up the shot. Now, he might not be stopping, though. Oh, do we wait for a stop? How long do we got? A lot of open ground. There we go. Let's just do a double lung. Instantly down. Good job, 300. Okay. His girlfriend's running off there. And I'll mark him. And what I'll do is get the UTV and we'll drive down. And then I want to start driving for that mission. I've noticed this though. I was talking about performance stuff earlier. When I'm in the scope, I've noticed it gets framey. So that's definitely, the frames are definitely dipping down there. Oh well, hopefully some optimization comes around soon. Alright, so here he is. And I'm still getting yelled at by somebody. Oh. They're still there? I suppose. I think this, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the herd I ran into first. So there's going to be a whole lot of low fit ones. So before I pick them up, actually, let's grab this. They're within range. We're going to do a low fit rattle. And I mean, we might as well call one out of them while they're here. I know they're low fit, so might as well grab one. Let's check this big guy out. We got a right lung, 300, not powerful enough to knock out the second lung, but no biggie. So it was still an instant kill though, so it hit that right lung real hard. As I mean, it's full pin damage in it, all the cavity damage went in it. Yeah, that's why it's an instant kill. Massive cavity damage with it. Tons of damage on that one. Wow. Alright. Go 300, go. Oh, 19%. Ouch, that is a low fit moose. Definitely get rid of him. Scoring 156, we're going to sell him. Always need some money. And, yeah, almost at 30,000 now. So since I got this here, we can use it as a little hunting stand here for these Sitka deer. Oh, now this is interesting. Because, last time I was calling these deer and I got like 4 of them coming into this call. They're all low fit. Looks like I got 2. We're going to have to range out though, because I'm not going to be able to use the hunter sense with the shot, which is fine. I actually prefer not to use it. Do a little bit of marking here. A little bit of cheaty marky. That's 50 there now. Might do one call to bring him back in. We got a slight wind to the left. And 3 meters per second, almost 4, is still enough to bend it. Okay, so he's going to be 40. Let's switch to the bow. It's going to be 40 now. Hunter sense off. Coming to about 30. I wonder if hunter sense will read his distance. Yeah, it's reading his distance. So he's 30 now. So that should be reliable. Hunter sense works most of the time. Now we're going to knock it down to 25. Because he's not stopping. I want him to stop. Let's get a reread. 25. Yep. Bye-bye, buddy. There. That is so satisfying. Oh, he's right down. I'm a big fan of the bow. The crossbow. Hey! Is one of them still standing out there? Oh no, delayed spook. There they go. And if I wanted to, I could just go after them again and call, but they went into those trees. That's okay to go after them. Like if I see where they stop, I can go and call that other one out of there too. Totally fix up this herd, because it was just full of low fit Sitka deers. I don't quite see where they went, but they would have stopped right in there somewhere. Okay, so I just harvested that guy. He's like 44% fit. I cut it out of the video because my mic went mute for some reason. It was like a software glitch on the mute side. Anyways, yeah, he was just a low fit guy. Picked him up. Nothing too special there. He's mostly a large spike. So I will hunt a little bit more. I'm going to kind of not have a heavy goal. I'm going to head down the road towards, I guess it's a briefcase or something we're going to find. And just kind of see what we find on the way. There's a tower I'm going to unlock. And I'll just kind of, kind of relaxing, do a relaxing drive down there and see what there is to see. Okay, I just parked on top of this hill because I got another moose. Oh, come on, can you not range that far? 1-star adult. We'll probably leave him and then do a shot on one of these, the older looking cow. Just for money. I don't think there's anything else around. I'm really gonna spook. So there they are. He's too young. That looks younger. This looks like the older one. Wrote 300 out for a 300 mil shot. Slight wind to the left. 0 up, 300. Yep, that's good. It's going to be a right lung knockout. Didn't hit hard enough to drop, but she shouldn't go too far. Should be lots of damage on that lung. There she goes down in there. Yeah, awesome. Just more money. Always need the money. Oh, there's where the bull ran to. We'll leave him be. Who knows how big he can get. Well, I suppose I would know if I actually brought the moose collar, but still got the predator call with me. Oh wait, of course, I've got the collars all in the back of this UTV. I am smart. Alright, so I did grab the moose collar out just to see if this guy was a moose to call, but he's not responding to low fit. So I'm going to try one more time. If not, I will call the high fit just to confirm that he is one. I have had it where neither low fit or high fit gets them to respond, and I'm wondering if they're like right in the middle that they don't. Yeah, see, he's not turning. So I'll wait for it to expire. Oh yeah, the wind's blowing right at them. Then I'll try a high fit call and just to confirm. Okay, I got him there. Alright, so we got an adult 1-star male who looks like he responded, or at least started coming this way, but he can smell me, right? So actually I'm not sure he is responding. Maybe he's just stuck going in circles. Anyways, he didn't come to low fit. We're gonna leave him alone, just because I'm not sure, and he's too small to harvest anyway. So back to UTV, and I'll continue on down the road. Okay, I can't resist. There's another moose to call over in this direction. Looks like the herd was large, like 5 to 6 moose or something. And I stirred them up. They were in these trees. They took off in this direction. Wind is good. I know there's going to be a low fit one in there, at least one. So I'm going to, this must be their zone. I'm going to go up to that hill up there and then do some calls, see if I can bring them back around again. They were resting. Is it even the rest time? Yes, it is the rest time. So they were at this zone. I had a stick snap up ahead, but close to 200 meters out. So I'm going to play it safe. I wanted to get to that 80 meter point there. But since they might be closer, I think I'm just going to play it safe, do a nice kind of slow sneak in here before I start doing a call. Okay, now they're 250 out. I should be able to go a bit faster. Unless there's like a straggler, which is definitely quite possible, but hopefully I can get a little bit closer here before I start calling them. Okay, I see one now. This one was breaking sticks. We got here an adult female. Okay, I found them. Good. So she didn't even notice me really. At 100 meters away. Yeah, see, she's sitting there making a bunch of noise. I already put a call out. Let's get another one going. Get the air raid going there. See if I can get a better view, because this is a good spot right here. Couldn't ask for better. Except for the bit of a crosswind, but it is low wind, so we're good for a crossbow shot. We got some bunnies out there. Now, I got no moose coming in though. There definitely should be a low fit one in there. Let's see here, I'll do another call. Oh, we got caribou out there too. Too far for a call though. I don't get, not getting why. Not getting moose coming in here. I know there's a low fit one in there, at least one. And they are within range. Okay, I can understand that he's not coming in. Oh, here we go. There he is. He was just taking his time. Okay, so he's not bad there. Alright, so we'll set up, do a couple more calls, place the markers for a crossbow shot. And if the crossbow shot doesn't spook the caribou, I'll have a chance at them as well. So we'll take a shot probably about when he hits there. But I'll do the other markers as well. Be on the safe side. 30 meters when he climbs the hill. If he climbs the hill, his chest will be raised. So it will be a better shot. This one's actually going to be tough. I might actually have to wait until he turns. We might let the call run out. I need you closer than that though. Man, I gotta check the dots on the scope. Alright, he stopped coming in before he got within range. So I'm gonna have to call him back in again here in a second. I'm setting up the even more markers. It looks a little ridiculous. But without the hunter sense dot, this is kind of how you do it, sort of. Normally you'd, you know, like range a certain tree or something like that and wait for him to get there, but what I'm doing is I'm marking the other dots. So 63 meters, about 68 is going to be the other one. 8.5 or so. The wind's kind of against it, so it'll be a little farther. And the other one's going to be about 74. So I mean, I could have fun and just do like a longer shot, but on a moose though, with this light little crossbow, not too sure I should be doing too long of shots on him here. Alright, so we will range him a little bit with the hunter sense dot just to see here. 64. Is he really closer than that? Okay, he's gonna go in the 50. I gotta range up. So he's at 50. And voila, the moose is gone. That is the hunter sense dot crash. So I was measuring, using it just to measure and not holding breath or anything. The moose just took off there. Everything's gone. So yeah, this is currently only in the dev branch as far as I know. Oh, the caribou are still here. So we do that. So those moose were out of place, right? So when I spawned in, they were there, but I don't know if they took off to try and get to where they were supposed to be, or I just jumped in, so maybe I spooked them or not. Yeah, that's the Hunter Sense crash, or the Hunter Sense dot crash. We were wondering if it was based on like when you held breath or not, but I wasn't holding breath. It was just the dot bouncing back and forth trying to measure. So that's currently in the dev build. Hopefully, it looks like they're not going to publish it this way, so they're going to make sure it's fixed before it goes out live. It's just kind of like a painful little thing at the moment. So now I'm just going to see if we can get a caribou here without using the Hunter Sense dot at all. So 200 meters out. Just going to flank them around a little bit because it's a bit better visibility here. I haven't really seen any older ones here. Just a bunch of young. But I can try to call a low fit out. Let me get a little closer here. Hopefully they don't spook right away. I might get them just to stand up. They don't look like a very big herd. Is there just 4 of them? 1, 2, 3. I haven't seen a 4th one. They're not a very big group. I guess it's just 2 young and 1 female. Like, where's the other caribou? Aren't they supposed to be in big herds? This one's coming in though, so he's definitely low fit. He responded right away to it, so maybe he's very low fit. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so this should be a pretty simple shot here. He's coming right in. Except there's going to be a tree in the way. That tree is going to be sitting about 18. We're going to zero down to 20, 25 because he stopped right there. We're going to sneak in, offset from center, wind a bit. There, down he goes. Just had to check the wind at the last second there. Now, I'm seeing if the caribou on the hill are spooking. Yeah, there they go. I'm not really getting any stick snaps though. Yeah, they decided to run there though. Alright, so that worked out well. I wasn't really aiming for the heart though. I'm not sure why you dropped so fast. Maybe just straight impact on the lung. Oh, I did hit heart. I wasn't actually aiming for the heart. But that works too. There it goes. I just, on that front shot, I just angle off to the right a bit. Now I did a bit because the wind was blowing to the left. I guess a bit, not as much as I thought. He was really close though. So there you go, 41%, 250. He's gone. There we go, another successful harvest. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more journeying down the road. I really don't think I'm going to make it to the objective today, but I'll probably make it about halfway or most of the way there, and then I'll see what happens. If I see anything interesting, I'll do one more hunt attempt. If not, then I'll probably save and then pick up where I left off next time. What I really want to get is a bison. I haven't got one of those yet. Oh, and there's going to be no bison for me after all. Not this episode. Something came up and I did run out of time. So I'm going to have to cut the episode off here. So next time, hopefully I can pick up where we left off. So like always, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.